In this tutorial we're going to learn about expanding brackets. So in our brackets here we've got a plus 3b, and on the outside of the brackets we've got the number 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand this so that we don't have any brackets anymore. So we've got a plus 3b in brackets. Now we can think of the a as an apple and the b as a banana. So we've got one apple and 3 bananas in the brackets. Now the 2 out the front means that we've got 2 lots of what's in the bracket. So we could write this as equal to 1 apple plus 3 bananas plus another apple plus 3 bananas. We could think of these as baskets. So our basket is represented by what's in the brackets, and our number at the front represents how many baskets we've got. So we've got 2 baskets. Now we can remove these brackets and we can collect our like terms. So we've got 1 apple plus another apple plus 3 bananas plus another 3 bananas, and we can then add these together and we finish with 2 apples and 6 bananas. And what we've actually done there is use the distributive law to remove the brackets and expand. Now there is another method of doing this. We don't have to write out all of this working, so we're going to do the same example in a different way. So knowing that we've effectively got 1 apple and 3 bananas in a basket, and we've got 2 of those baskets, we can multiply the number of baskets by each part or each term in the brackets. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 2 by a, okay, which equals 2a, so 2 apples, and then we're going to multiply the 2 by the other term, okay, remembering that this is a positive 3b. We're going to make sure we take the sign in front of that term. So 2 times 3b is 6b, and it's a positive 6b, so we're plus 6b. So what we've done here is use the distributive law to expand and remove the brackets, and our answer is the same as before, 2a plus 6b. Now we're going to move on to some different examples, and we're going to do the same process. So here we've got a very similar example, 3x outside of x minus 4, and we're going to do exactly the same procedure. So we're going to multiply the term outside of the brackets by each term inside the brackets. So first of all, we've got 3x times x, so I'm going to rewrite it out differently. So 3x times x, okay, and then we're multiplying 3x by negative 4, okay, because we've got to take that symbol in front of that number, so it's the whole term. So I suppose you could say here we're actually adding 3x times negative 4 times. And so we're going to simplify that. So 3x times x is 3x squared. Let's say we're adding still, but it's 3x times negative 4, so 3 times negative 4 is negative 12, so it's negative 12x. But obviously we don't add a negative, we just subtract, so here it equals 3x squared minus 12x, and there is our answer. So here we've got an example that just has 2 negatives in it, so I'm just trying to make you aware that we have to be really careful with our negative multiplication. So first of all, outside of the brackets we've got negative 4a, and we're multiplying that by 3a, so negative 4 times 3 is negative 12, a times a is a squared. And then we've got negative 4a, and we're multiplying that by negative b. So we've got a negative times a negative, which becomes a positive. Now we've got no number in front of the b, so it's actually an imaginary 1. So 4 times 1, 4, and a times b, which we just write as ab. And that's our answer. Now in some steps we have more terms than usual. So in this example, I've actually got two examples here, but they're actually exactly the same. In the first one, we've got a 2x out the front. Now, that has nothing to do with this part. So we don't multiply the 2x by anything. So you can see in the other one, okay, 3 is out the front of the brackets, and then the 2x over here has just been added on afterwards. What we do need to do is, after we expand the brackets, we need to simplify. So I'll just quickly go through this example. So we've got 3 outside of x minus 4, so 3 times x is 3x. Then 3 multiplied by negative 4 is negative 12. And then we're going to carry down that 2x. But as you see, we've got to simplify it. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. And we've still got minus 12, and there's our answer there. So that is how to expand brackets.